All right, I think we're going live. Here we are live for the first time. Hello, everybody in Facebook land and also in YouTube. So give me a thumbs up if you are here. I know Facebook is going to take a minute and YouTube to let everybody know. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Gabriel Stockton, and we're going to talk about watercolor today. Yeah, it's going to be a super good time. I've got some really good stuff planned for you guys. And yeah, we're here live. I'm just looking for getting everything rocking and a rolling. And right. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. And throw in some hearts in there. And we're going to get started just here shortly. Yeah, so we are here in the studio live. Normally we are out there painting, right? Out on location. But today, we're here in the studio, and I have a super cool project to show you guys. I am like super stoked to share this new project. And, you know, we've got the sun going down, and we're going to get it all figured out. So thank you so much for joining me for another Watercolor Wednesday. We've been doing this since the pandemic, and you know, if you've been with me since the past, we have been like, back then we were sneaking out on live Facebook, and now we're here merging the two together. So, hey, thank you for still sticking around, and hey, we got some people hopping on here. All right, right on. So we've got some really cool stuff going on, up and coming, and let's see if I can share that with you. So we've got, first of all, my name is Gabriel Stockton, and if you haven't been to my website, it's gabrielstocktonfineart.com. And basically, what's super cool is if you go over to the tabs, you can look through my work, you can read about me. But if you go all the way over to workshops, you can see what's up and coming. And in there, we are got going is we have this weekend art on 30th. So if you're here in San Diego, this is a great opportunity for you to come and get sketchy with me. We are gonna go over to one of the local beaches, and we're going to have a good time. We. All right, there we go. It must have been a little something on the camera. But anyway, we're going to get out there, have a good time. So if you want to register for this class, it's pretty cool. I do a little demo. I send you out. You go do some sketching. You can work in whatever medium really you want. Sometimes I'm going to do watercolor. Sometimes I'm going to do gouache. Sometimes I'm just going to do a sketch. And we're going to get sketchy with it. So if you want to know more and sign up for that, there is the link right there. It's arton30th.com. It's the local art store here. And yes, I also teach watercolor. We're just wrapped up our semester. We're going to throw in a little spice of 4-week course between next week and before Christmas. And then we start the whole new year in January, where we're going to have an evening and a daytime class. So, yay, it's been popular. We've been getting enough signups. Wow, there's 4 of you up in here. Let's see. Let's check the comments. And I'm not seeing anything yet on my side for comments. All right, next thing we want to talk about is Watercolor Live. Woohoo! I will be teaching. I am super stoked. I'll be teaching Beginners Day. So go over to Watercolor Live. I do have like a little, if you go to my website, I have a little affiliate account. If you want to see me get a little bit of money in this, you can go to my website, and on the first page, there's a link there, and you can sign up through there. I get a little bit of money, so that's cool. Or you can just hit this link and go to watercolorlive.com for tickets. I'm super stoked. The video of who is going to be teaching, and I just love this event. This is an event online, so if you can't come here to San Diego in January, we'll all get together worldwide. So it's on Zoom, and it's on another format. There's cool breakout parties. There's like little Zoom breakouts, and there's a cocktail night. Whether if you want a cocktail, or you can just drink some hot apple cider, whatever you want to do. But we're gonna be talking all kinds of watercolor, so be sure to go over to Watercolor Live. Wow, you guys, what do you guys think of this new fancy format? All right, Shopkeep Arty. Yesterday, if you missed it, I did a demo for Shopkeep Arty. They're gonna re-air it this Saturday on YouTube. So you can go to shopkeeparty.com or their YouTube channel to watch that demo I did. And actually, it's right here. You can see how I painted this with atmospheric. All right. So go watch the video. You'll see so much better. It went really well. And if you also go to Shopkeep Arty, you can sign up now for my pre-release date for next week. There's a video coming out, and if you want to learn atmospheric painting, where I teach you water management, I teach you how to prepare your paper. I actually did a really extensive, wonderful, explanation on why brushes, why paper, why paint, and I actually tapped into some really cool stuff that I didn't even think about sharing in this Watercolor Wednesday before. So if you sign up now, I think it's like half, but once the release date comes, it's like full price. And right now you get a really good deal because the exchange rate and money. So that event is actually taking place in the UK. All right. Let's go ahead and get rid of these fancy things. But oh yeah, we'll show this one more time. Again, Gabriel Stockton, so glad to have you. We're gonna get started here in my studio here in San Diego, California. And if you don't know it, if you're here at the YouTube channel, but if you're not here at the YouTube channel, if you're at Facebook, definitely go subscribe because there is daily content. So YouTube has this thing, it's super rad, it's called Shorts. And so I have already pre-recorded like 2 weeks of answering some of your amazing questions. And if you go and just subscribe, I'm pretty sure YouTube's just going to let you know. They pop up every morning, like 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. Some days there's 2 of them because some of them are less than 60 seconds. Even some are actually 15 seconds. So check that out. If you love to learn watercolor, you definitely want to hop on that. Let's see. Comments. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's see. Comments. So if you're not registered for Streamline, I probably won't see, but let's see. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me just double check here real quick. Hang in there. Dun, dun, dun. We're just gonna check out, pop this up. And there's one other cool thing I wanted to show. Let's see, how's this gonna look? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. The internet is moving in my favor. Thank goodness. All right. I'm just getting something really cool that I want to show you. I think it's definitely worth your time. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Hang in there. Yeah, we are up on. All right, we are looking good there. And I'm just gonna pull up this reference. Let's see, because with this format, maybe you guys can see what I'm doing too. So thank you so much for your patience. Let's get this rolling. I'm sure I'm going to get better at this for you guys in the future. And I hope you're hearing me okay. Let's see. Gonna go here. Dun, dun. Thank you so much. So I've been so grateful for all of you that have stuck with me for the last 2 years. And I just want to turn up the notch because this way I'm actually going to be able to show you some really cool stuff with this different new format. And I think I'll be able to let you get a little more in scoop into what I'm trying to say or relate. And all right, there it is. Yay. Okay, looking good. All right, I'm back. Sweet. So let's go ahead and do some painting because I know that's why you guys are here. You know, for some reason I'm not seeing the comments, but I'm not gonna trip. I'm just gonna go to town. Let me grab my painting. I just had it here. Oh yeah, here we go. So I'm super stoked to share this painting here with you. And I'm probably going to get a couple of giggles, and that is awesome. Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to go like that. There you guys just got to see my sweet lights. All right. So we've got this super cool painting, right? And, you know, yes, I've already started it. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to finish this puppy up, all right? So that's, I think, a part of a painting that sometimes you guys don't get to see. Sometimes you don't get to see, well, we always get to see like a beginning of a painting, but wouldn't you like to see the wonderful parts and bits and see me explain these ending pieces? All right, for we're All right, like I was saying, brushes, right? We want to see some brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out these brushes. And I've already used this brush right here, okay? So maybe you'd like to see this brush. This is a wonderful Escoda right here. This is a number 12. It's one of my faves. But the rest of this painting, we're going to use this section right here. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to dip right into this one. Actually, we're going to dip right in. Yep, that was it. Those two. And we'll go ahead and get out this travel brush. These are all pretty much Perlas, except for this one. This one is an Ultimo. So we've got an Ultimo here by Escoda. These are all handmade by Joseph Escoda. And him and I will be painting together. All right. I know you're just dying to see. We've got a paint palette, right? So we're going to hop on here. Got a nice little paint palette, and we're going to put it off to the side. You won't get to see much mixing today because that's not really what we're anchored for today. We're anchored for finishing up the back end of a painting. All right. So here we go. Very nice. All right. I'm going to dip all these brushes in. And what we're going to do is let's go ahead and hop in on this wonderful car. So we've got this windshield here. And let's go ahead and put that guy in. And just keep it nice, all right? Not too much fancy stuff right there. Just keep it simple and clean. We're going to take that same color, just mix just a little bit, and let's go ahead and put in the rest of this car here. But there's my little friend right there, so we don't want to cover up our little dog. So you're going to leave just a little bit room there for the dog. Bring this down here. And we've got our four-legged friend there. And this comes here like so. Here and here like that. All right. So, since I'm not seeing the comments of all of you that are here today, what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to come back and I'm going to hop in there and take a look at what you guys had to say. All right. Nice. So I'm just going to get in here. We've got our four-legged friend to paint. And here we go. We got our little dog here. And he's just a cutie. And he's looking up like that. And let's go ahead and put a shadow underneath him right here, off to the side. And we've got our person here that's walking to the car. And yeah, so that's not gonna work. I know that person, and that person's probably watching here. All right. Let's go ahead and do this other windshield. I need that to be a little bit cooler. And let's go ahead and put this in now. It's a little bit different model and make car, but not much. I don't think it's hugely that much of a deal because this isn't like a car show or anything. Let's just go ahead and cool this area off, and that back there, and this is going to come here like that. So this is a lot softer. This is a little more harder in edge. All right. Well, I definitely would like a little rear view mirror action going on here. And we'll bring that like that. And let's make that rear view mirror just a little bit bigger. There we go. Just like so. All right. And then let's just put a little bit of lavender here just for giggles. All right, we've got another car back here, but it doesn't need a whole lot. It's rocking and a rolling already. But let's go ahead and just put a little bit of more detail just right there. Okay. And just a titch more. And right in here like that. Nice. And we could put a little something back there. Nice. That could be another car. And a little something here. All right. So we've got horizontals. We've got some diagonals. And we've got some lovely stuff going on over here that needs some attention too. So let's go ahead and trim this in a little bit here. This may be one of those little smart cars, little short, squatty kind of things. And here we go. Like that. Now I've got a nice big shape. So one thing I want you guys to see is this is based off of this piece right here. You see this picture? So this was my nice little study pieces. These are some studies. And then you turn and look the other direction and you see something like that. And so this is a larger painting. And once you've created something like this, you have something to go from. Kind of like building a story. All right. So now let's go ahead and put in our person here. But before I do, I need to just add a little bit of green there. And now I can get into some wonderful pyro orange. I've got this face here. Okay. And we've got this guy. He's actually got his back to us. And so we can actually do these shoulders here like that. And he's got his waist. And we'll stop right there. So we're coming along. It's not a finished piece yet, but we've definitely got some forward movement. And let's go ahead and put this guy in some good old bib overalls. And I was just telling someone a story today about how my mother would wear bib overalls. Back in her days, you had to wear dresses if you're a young lady, but she got away with not wearing a dress by wearing her bib overalls that she would wear as a girl, a young girl that lived on a farm. So they just thought she was poor, but really she was just being rebellious and didn't want to wear a dress. All right, so we got some nice shadows. Let's go ahead, take our nice little perla here. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and mix up a nice mixture. And I'm thinking this nice green in here could be toned down just a titch, but I want to build it up with some greens and some browns. And let's see how that looks. All right. A little bit greener. So that's a nice little test. Let's go this way. All right. Now we're cooking with some grease. I've got my little example here. We're going to bring this out like this and get some more paint. Come like that. We're going to go ahead and go over the front of this car and come up in here like so. Then we're going to put a little more paint here like that. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. So you could enter from this side or you can enter from the top. But I'm pretty much keeping you enjoying this picture by having this nice big thing of bush and trees over in that area. And let's go ahead and put this lovely fenced area. You know, this could be, just your normal parking lot. Maybe, I don't know, going to the World's Fair or something, wherever you want to go. And so we got a nice build up of color. And let's go ahead and put some pants on this guy. Jeez, Gabriel, put some pants on. All right, so we're gonna go right in here. You know what we do? I'm gonna cool off this side of the jacket. Okay, like that. Now let's go after our pants here. And maybe, just maybe, we'll go here and coming down like that. And we've got to put a head on this gentleman, right? And all right, let's go here like this. Nice. And I'm not sure if that dog belongs to him or not. We've got to make a connection of some sorts. Who's ever gone out to their car and there'd be a strange dog just I think we've all been there at one point, right? And here we go. And just like that. And we got that dog that's kind of blended it up against our car, which is great. Everything doesn't have to stick in, your face. Let's go ahead and put some stuff here. Some nice little somethings. That is a technical term, ladies and gentlemen. Some little somethings. All right. So I'm not quite sure who's all here because I'm not seeing the comments. And that's partly because of my fault. I'm not a complete pro. I'm just hitting record and we are here together. And let's bring this car forward. And let's put a little bit of shadow on this car. That's like a little car, right? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving this time with you guys. I'm just throwing myself into the fire just so you guys can have some cool something cool to watch today. I guess we've got the front of this car, and you know what I can do is I can completely take out this dog, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm so crazy. I'm going to do something a little different today more than anything. And what we're gonna do, dun dun dun, that is the awesome part about being in my studio, because I have everything here. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out some gouache. And we're gonna have some fun. So we're gonna get out some gouache. Let's see, is that gonna focus? Hello, focus. Hey, buddy. All right, we got some gouache. It says gouache. This is out in the stores now. We've got some burnt sienna and some raw sienna, some burnt sienna, and some yellow ochre. Look at that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set that. I hope it's dry enough. All right, we're gonna put this right here. So these just came out. These are coming to your local stores, folks. These are the new Daniel Smith gouache. Okay, and we're going to put some raw sienna here. Wow, look at that nice little goob. All right, and I've got some other colors here. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. All right. We've got, let's see, some black. We've got all kinds of wonderful there's my favorite. One of my favorites, cobalt blue and ultramarine. But let's see what's in this one. Did you guys order these yet? Put in the comments if you've ordered it. There we go, Indian red. And look, we've got pyro orange. Pyro orange. I used watercolor right there. So here we got pyro red, watercolor, and pyro scarlet, pyro red. There it is. So don't get confused. The gouache has a nice black thing that says gouache. And then right here it says watercolors. The actual gouache has the flower as the color of the tube. And the square here is the color of the tube. All right. So let's go ahead and put some Indian red down. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a brush. This brush I've set aside just for doing this gouache. So gouache this stuff right here is transparent? No, it's opaque. So I'm going to be able to build our little dog here onto our painting. So how's that going to look, Gabriel? Well, I'm going to hop into here and let's give him his cute little tail right there. And then we're going to give him his body, right? And then his cute little head, right? And his legs. All right. And so what I can do is come over here and get some of this white. And yes, I can reuse this white here and mix that in there. Let's get a little bit darker color like that. And now I can come in here and I can build up my color of the dog. Okay. I don't know what kind of dog this is yet. Just, you know, I'm excited just to paint. And I didn't put a lot of thought, maybe this dog is one of those snickerdoodles. Is that even a dog? Yes, snickerdoodle, golden noodle. It's like a poodle. And but it's like Snickers. All right, let's get some blue in here. Let's cool this off. And there we go. So we've got this dog we're painting here. So I can build up this nice fluffy dog. And you can add watercolor to this too. So if I got some watercolor and added it to this, and then we get in here, right? Look at this dog. There we go. Good times. So, I am looking in my backpack for another color that, here we go. So we got some buff titanium. Now I can work from dark to light. So typically with watercolor, we're working from light to darks, right? Let's go ahead and put this in there. And now I can go in here and build in my lights. So let me clean out my brush. And here we go. And let's go ahead and put some little highlights on our dog here. Let's give him kind of like some nice little textures. I'm gonna spend way too much time on this dog. It's gonna be silly how much time we're gonna add into this. All right. Now I can get my lamp black. Here we go. I got some lamp black. Super opaque color. All right. So we're looking good. And we're going to get just this dog building up here with some nice, lovely darks right there. It's a lot lighter than it's showing on my screen. I wonder what it looks like on your screen. And so now I can go back and let's see what happens if I come closer to the camera. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let's go ahead and build up some more of our dog and his coat like this. And then we can go into here and make some more of this. Make this cute little guy's face like that. Do. And let's go ahead and do some negative painting here. Like that. Well, I've got to dial in some lighting better for you guys. I could turn this overhead light on. Dun, 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 like so. There we go. Like that. And of course, we can get some more fresh titanium white. Put that right here. So you can use a tray like this. You can also use like a butcher tray. You know, some people I've seen, they've used those meat trays that you can get. I personally don't use those because, well, I guess maybe if you cleaned them really good, they'd be all right. And we can build this even there a little bit more. And maybe I can add a little reflection there. I could put this bumper in. So what's nice is I can get all mixed media up in here. I can add some lovely other parts, some bits and pieces. So if you get the gouache, play with it, experiment with it, like have a good time. You don't have to, like, you know, you don't have to act like you're a pro coming right out the door. You can experiment. I think that's the beauty, right? The beauty is you can still experiment and have a super good time. And I am going to be able to pull this off because right now I'm just building up this area of the painting. And just so you can see where we're at, you know, the dog is not the highlight of my painting. It's just the ambiance. Okay. And let's go ahead and get in here. I'm going to come in here like this. Like that. Nice. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and go back to some watercolors. And look at that. Brighten that up. Quite lovely. We can go over to here, or I can get into here with some of this red. Here we go. Like that. I can go back here. Nice. All right. We're about 10 minutes from being done. And let's see what we look like. You know, this part, the goal of my painting here was to have this area of the painting up front, this area nice and warm. And then this area back here, nice and cool with some atmosphere. Okay. And we're going to put that there. Taking off this tape so we can see how we're looking. It's always good to step back and look at your painting. And, you know, obviously, we all love that beautiful look, right? That gorgeous look of the clean tape. And here we are like this. And let me just check something really quick. And dun, dun, dun. What happens if I come in here, go like this? Oh, no, that's not working. That's all right. Too funny. So I'm gonna learn this program. And here you are with me. This is straight up, just out of the gate, Watercolor Wednesday in the studio. And we're having a good time. Let's go ahead and take that in consideration there. All right. And this here. And we're going to come here. And I need a little more green right there. Yeah. So we're moving along. And let's put this here like that. And just a titch more right there. And this is going to come in like so. There it is. Look at that. Look at that nice light. Nice sense of light. We've got some nice trees in here. I can actually go a little bit thicker on this tree right in here. Maybe there's a smaller tree. I like this tree, but maybe there's a tree in front of it. So we're gonna put this nice little, maybe two trees. Look at that. There we go. So right here is like a hedge. Gonna get a little bit of quinacridone. There we go. And nice. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And then this guy here. Very nice. And just cool him down a little bit more here. Like that. All right. Cool. Let me come back onto camera. And we'll go here. And all right. Well, I hope this was fun for you coming in the studio. It's a little bit different, and you get to see some of my messy stuff like other cameras and whatnot. that are just hanging out in the studio because I'm such a nerd. But thank you for joining me here for Watercolor Wednesday. We're back on schedule. So we're going to be showing here in Facebook and also here in YouTube. So if you felt this was very helpful, please go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe to get more of my shorts here. And please share like you care. I've had a fun day. Today it just seemed my heart was so grateful. And I'm like, I am really enjoying my job. I'm really loving this. And so we had one question. We did have one question that came up, and I was going to wait to share it like in a short. But I'll go ahead and share one of the things now. And so someone said, Gabriel, I don't understand the water part to watercolor. And well, the thing is it's a water medium. Okay, so just like these stones here, these minerals, this right here is lapis. So just like some of the colors of Daniel Smith, they're actually like grounded up minerals that make they're genuine minerals, and they make these unique, beautiful colors. One of my favorites is the Sleeping Beauty, which was in this mountain that we saw today. So to answer your question, so when we are giving it more water, you're going to have a lighter tint, okay? It's so knowing what the pigments and how they're made, and that takes just a lot of time, and just be patient with yourself. But I hope that you would just know that you're working now with some paints that are a little more enviro friendly. We're not having like lead and stuff in our paint, which isn't cool. There's some really good synthetic colors out there that have been made. But I know there's some traditional people out there, they still love their alizarin crimson that would fade over time. So I use permanent alizarin crimson, which has a light fastness that lasts a lot longer. And we'll talk more about that soon. But I'm so glad I was able to like get out the gouache today, and I'll probably like work on that dog just a little bit more, make him pop, make it look like he's ready to hop into the car. And if you want to know more about gouache, I have some more videos in my YouTube channel here about that. But thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize, I went over just a little bit, but hey, keep coming back, and I'll see you in the next video to talk about watercolor and the beautiful things it does. Let's look back at the painting instead of looking at me. All right. All right, there we are. There's our wonderful painting. And it is quite lovely. So we went from this lovely sketch here dun, 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 to that guy. All right, you see how by doing one of these pieces, you can get a win and feel super cool to go ahead and work larger and make something look just quite lovely. I know you guys can do this. Thank you again. My name is Gabriel Stockton, and I look forward to having you guys back. And if you want to know more about all the wonderful things I talked about, just go right here to GabrielStocktonFineArt.com, or go ahead and hit subscribe for this video. Take care. See you later. Bye.